Well, good morning folks. Had a really good sleep last night actually. In the end the wind died down, so the midges are going to be here pretty bad soon, so I'm just taking the tent down now. I might try and get some droning in, but it's a little bit dark for the drone at the moment. I can already see the midges actually. I've had some food to eat. I had some ready-made food I bought from the co-op. And last night as well I had some protein bars and some baked bean and sausage slices from Sainsbury's. I'm not used any of my camping food yet, so it's still not clear. It's supposed to be clear this morning. The guy I met walking the path was just there, walking up to Goatfell. He was going to camp at the summit. He was just wearing jeans. It was pissing down the rain. It's still it's not really cold. Well, I wouldn't say it's warm. And he was just wearing skin tight jeans, walking up to the top for a summit camp in the rain. And it was really windy. But I decided to camp here because there's still no view now. I'm looking at the summit up that way, no view whatsoever. So I'm going to probably do some droning and get this tent down. Well, actually the sun is just rising over there, I can see it, but it's behind the clouds, so hopefully I can get some vaguely okay drone shots. Right, time to get ready. Right, let's put that in there. That's me all packed and ready to go. No trace left. Picked all my things up, no rubbish left behind. So I'm not going to go to the rowy top because there's no view. There's not been any. It was supposed to be clear this morning, but it's not. So I wouldn't have had a view. If I was at the top, I would have had no view at all. So this was definitely the ideal spot to camp. But one day, maybe while I'm here, if I finish the coastal hike early and it's clear, I'll go to the top. But otherwise, I'm carrying on along this path, which is part of the coast path, the higher route out of Broderick. It's perfect hiking weather today. Absolutely perfect. It's not cold, it's not hot. Perfect weather. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So the summit is still in a cloud, so I'm not going to do the summit. I'm just coming to the shoulder of the coast path now, whether you have the option to go up the summit then return to the coast path. But you can't see a thing. I'm just coming to the cloud line. Okay, so this is the saddle of Goatfell on the coast path, and I am at 600, according to my watch, 617 metres. Now I know we're in Scotland, but if this was England, the English, and I think the world, but say the English rules for a mountain is 600 metres. I don't know if they still use that, but so I can say that at least I've walked over the height of the mountain. I've not been to the summit because it's just totally covered in cloud. It would be pointless going up there. Like I said, if I've got time after I've done the coast path, I will go up here without the bag. Maybe I'll stop at a campsite or something, or maybe I'll even camp up there. But to be honest, I'm not really that bothered. The main reason I come here is to do the coast path, but it's just an added bonus if I could have done that. But at least I got to the saddle. So anyway, I'm going to get on my way now. I believe it's going to go down, start going down that way. Okay, bear in mind I've got my big backpack on. I know how slippy these rocks are. So I managed to cross it with the big backpack without slipping up. I'll look up there. So now I'm walking through this rather wet path going through one. It is going through a forest at some point in a minute, but through these shrubs or whatever you want to call them. It's been raining all last night. Everything's wet and slippy, so the path's improved. Don't know what the rest of the coast path's going to be like after this. I've got a feeling there might be some road walking, unfortunately. Okay, so just past the car park, and 4 people so far just walking up, obviously from the car park. It is 10:23 in the morning, and I am now 86 meters above sea level. I think there might be a little town down here. There's some houses, so I'm wondering whether there'd be a shop. Be handy if there is. So I just stopped to put my tripod away by obviously a sign for goat fell from the town down here, or village. How cool is this? Okay, so all drinks, snacks, £1 each. Slide lid to put money in. So I'm gonna have I've got ginger beers. I'm gonna have 2. Oh wait, I'm a bit sick of ginger beers actually. I've got like a bottle of it in my bag. So actually, I'm gonna have a Coca-Cola and a Tango, I think. Cool. So slide lid, £1, £2. Cool. It's rubbish time. I presume I'm allowed to put rubbish in here. Presume that it's a public bin. Doesn't say it's private. See, the lower, I've seen the sign yesterday, the lower route of the coast path is closed. You have to do the higher route, which I've just done. So I just did from here, and then camped here last night around this area, and carried on this morning down to here where I am now. Actually, I've got to walk along this road now. There was a slight path on this grass verge here to walk on alongside the road. It's beautiful along here, but I still have to say that the villages in the Cotswolds are definitely some of the most beautiful villages in the world I've been to. Of course, living in the Cotswold, I'm not being biased, but I've been all over Britain anyway, at least, well, a lot of places, and yeah. It's nice along here though. What a view, what a place to live though with a view. It's got a seat in that bus stop. Yeah, buses all around the island. Don't know if this is too dark, probably a bit too dark. Oh, there's toilets here. Don't think I need the toilet at the moment. No village shop. I don't reckon there's a village shop here. See what it says. You're welcome to the park. Walking. Okay, that's cool, isn't it? You are welcome to park here. Go hill walking in the camper and overnight. Cool. Oh, there's actually some swans in the sea. I don't know. Is this a mile marker? Well, I haven't seen anyone else doing the coast path. Like I saw a guy with a backpack last night just going to camp Goatfell Summit. But so far, no one doing this this path. Some of them are stones you see all over the country. Painted stones. Right, gonna have a wee sit down here for a second. Anyone know what that's all about? So that's why I'm going up that way. There's a little settlement, there isn't a shop, there's a village hall, the toilets, that honesty box on the way down from the mountain, and I've come all the way from over there after going up obviously on the coastal path up by Goatfell. But they've put like I don't know what you call them, like where you tie your boat to, I can't remember the name for them now, but they've done them in the design of sheep. Nice little harbour there by the village I'm at. Harbour boats. Some kayaks parked on the harbour here. So it's quite a bit of a walk along the road now. I don't know how busy this road's going to get. It's early morning, there's a fair few cars coming along here every now and then. Looks like someone might be selling honey here. Coin jar. Ah, cool. Ah, £6. There's what looks like a seal on a rock over there, but I believe it's a statue of a seal. It's not real. I'm going to see if I can get a zoomed in picture of it in a bit. Yeah, it's a statue, it's not a real seal. It's only because I saw a video about it, so if I hadn't known that I probably would have thought it was a real seal. Looks like some kind of, oh, a fish bar. I don't know if that's open. Have a little settlement and a hotel at the end of here. And there's that the statue of the seal. Another seat in the bus stop. Hotel beer garden. And here is the Corrie Hotel. Not looking very busy at the moment. It is a Saturday. It is 11:11. It really is a beautiful coastline actually. Wasn't really expecting that, but it is very, very busy for a Scottish island, well the ones I've been to anyway. Apart from, actually, yeah, I've been to a few busy islands before, but yeah, it's definitely up there with the busy Scottish islands. It's not very peaceful so far, apart from when I was up on the mountain. So I'm carrying on this way, but I've got to go on the road still, unfortunately. Even though it's a road, I'm really enjoying it. It's probably one of the most sort of remote feeling Scottish islands I've been to so far. This part of the island is anyway, but I'm going to be doing the most remote part of the coastal path today. I don't know how long that will take. It's not that far. Okay, so I'm going to have a sit down and have one of my soft drinks I got from the honesty box earlier. Apparently there's a geology trail, so this is part of it as well as the coast path. Yeah, there's no actual path along here. You just have to go along the road bit, unfortunately, but I'm going up that way, and I've just come from this way along the road, and I'm just gonna have a relaxing sit down on this bench. Seems to be a path going up there by that sign. It's a hell of a monolith, isn't it? I believe it must be natural. Do you reckon someone put that there? What do you reckon? I'm only joking, it must be natural. Humongous. Coming up to Sannox. Another boulder. Another bus stop. Yeah, not going to bother walking out there. Just going to carry on the road, I think. There's a beach over there. Still walking along the road here. Sannox Hotel for sale. And village shop. I guess that must be closed down as well. Well, we're actually getting a view of the mountains now here. Along here. It's cleared up, high up now, the clouds. Some of it has anyway. Still on the road. I'll be leaving the road soon though, however. Just got to cross a bridge over here. Then I think I might start going off the road. Then it'll meet up with the road again after an hour or so, or maybe shorter than that. And then it's basically on the most remote bit, I think. Start of the most remote bit. See, a lot of the mountain is still covered in clouds. That's not the one I went up. The one I went up should be higher than that actually, but I didn't go to the very top, did I? Because of the cloud cover. Another bus stop, and I think that's actually a bin. So I'll have my last can here, so I can get rid of that as well. Yeah, so just a bin just there. That's going in the bin, and I'm going to have my last can as well now, and a bin time for that as well. And what this is a hike up Glen Sannox. Nice old bridge. So I'm on off the road at the moment. So now getting along here. So I pretty much had the beach to myself, just as I'd pretty much finished doing my videoing and photography. Some people arrived, so that's good timing. Don't know what that is. Is it a lookout? There's quite a few fair people around, but there's a road I've just left. Then there's another road in not so long, so it's quite a short stretch before there's another road. So, but I think after that bit there shouldn't be too many people, because it's a longer stretch with nothing. It's the most remote part. However, it is Saturday and it's still the summer. It's a really nice walk along here through the ferns. The path is really good quality so far. Even going up the high route, going up near Goatfell, somewhere at Goatfell, the path quality is really good. It'd be really hard to get lost. Beautiful along here, really is, and I keep saying it, but it really is. Really nice part of the coast path actually, even though I can't see the sea in this bit. I am actually by it, surrounded by these ferns and this lovely rock face here. Looks like here's been used for a camping spot a few times. But it looks like there's some kind of campsite over there, so I wonder what they're like if people camp over here for free. I mean, it's Scotland, you're allowed to, aren't you? So just a bit weird having a campsite just right over there where you could literally just camp there. Although I think the wild camping rules are you've got to be out of sight of like someone's private house. I mean, that's in sight of the campsite, isn't it? So I don't know how that works. There are some rules to wild camping that you can't just camp wherever you like, 100%. There are actually some rules to wild camping here in Scotland. It's not like you can just camp wherever. Looks like I could cross the river there, but I'm going to get wet feet. But there's a path going up there, so I'm wondering if there is a bridge. So this is where I've got to so far. There's the Coastal Way sign there. So it says North Sannox. And there seems to be some kind of campsite down here. Oh, there's quite a few people there. It's just a free camping area. It's not actually a campsite. It's just, yeah, you could just, I guess you could put your tent up there and camper vans. But there's no toilets or anything. And it was quite a few people there, so, and it's very early. It's not somewhere I'd want to stop, to be honest. Too busy. All bins closed due to the landslide. All bins have been moved to the top of the lane. Dog poo bins included. Please do not leave any litter here or dog poo. Well, the mountains are still covered in cloud. I'm walking along this four-wheel drive track that started just from the free camping area. My spot to have a rest. I'm now on the remote part of the track. I'm still going along the four-wheel drive track, but at some point it leaves that and then it's just a path, and I've just seen two coastal walkers walk past. Look like day walkers, but that's all I've seen so far along this bit. Looks like some kind of foghorn system, or even a tsunami warning system. Don't know. Some kind of lights or sounds system on top of there to do with the boats. And yeah, of course you've got that, yeah, they're lights. Look, you can see on that one there, possibly a memorial bench, some flowers left there. And this is a view from Bill's bench. Not a bad place to have a memorial bench, is it? Absolutely beautiful along here. Cheers, Bill. And there's that coast path sign again. Don't know where these power or telephone lines are going. Someone must live along this way, even though it's supposed to be the remotest area on the coast path. Well, they go all along the coast along here. There's a little camping spot here, but no sign of any water. Well, I'm going to carry on because it's still very early. I want to aim to do at least around 20 kilometres a day. I have to say, how the coast path really is beautiful along this bit. Much more remote. I do see two hikers in the distance. I guess they must be day walkers, they haven't got backpacks. Well, it's a very well maintained path. I thought this bit was going to be really muddy and not much of a path, but it's been cut recently. They're obviously still cutting the ferns, otherwise this would be just almost invisible, this path. So cheers folks for doing that. Yeah, I'm really amazed with the quality of the path so far. It's a really high standard, I'd say, considering it's not a national trail. It is actually, feels really warm, but it's, according to my watch, it's 15.8 Celsius. But it feels a lot warmer than that. It feels really humid. So, even though this is remote, it's not really that long of a walk, really, to be honest. So I'm going to camp on this point right over here. Otherwise I'm going to be ending up going to the road again soon. I really hope there's a camping spot at this point. After the point there's some disused mines. There's a mountain path that leads to it as well from the road. So that's liable to get people camping there, especially on the weekend. So that's why I don't want to camp there at the moment. And the weather is pretty damn good at the moment. Pretty much at that point now, I think. It's way too early, I feel. And I haven't found a water source, so I might carry on walking on, to be honest. I mean, look, I could camp down there, dude. But where's the water source? I thought I said there was like a waterfall, and seriously, I should have got the water at the start of this beach. There was a trickle, but that might have been my last chance for water. I really want to camp out here, man. Got enough to drink, but I just got no water for my dehydrated food. Absolutely epic around here. I can see somewhere where there might be a water source coming down. Just here would be such a cool place to camp. I'm really hoping there's some chance of the water a bit further along. Maybe I'll come back to this bit. Oh my. Wow. Look at this. Well, I can see this is a place people come to. Oh, looks like someone's done a shit in here actually. I can see bog roll with shit on. I don't know how long that's been there. That's a shame, because people obviously enjoy this little cave and have fires in here. You can obviously be out in the wind, view the sea. Absolutely. I mean, if you were camping down here, this would be awesome. Like, there's some, I guess a fisherman or whatever. Maybe they store rubbish in here. I don't know, but it's definitely used as a fire cave because it's got firewood here. Bloody awesome, man. I mean, you could sleep in here if you cleaned it up, put a mat down. But I'm not going to be personally doing that. I've got a tent, so I need to find a water source. So it's about a salmon farm they're proposing to put out here, and the stones on this cairn represent many people on the island and visitors who are opposed to the plan. Apparently, I'll show you a closer up for so you can read it yourself. Bit more overgrown along this bit. I can see in the distance what looks like some kind of private bothy, estate bothy. No, there's no MBA bothies on the island. I looked, but there could be some private ones, maybe open to the public, I don't know. So I can actually see some people in the not too far distance just before I get to the croft or bothy or whatever it is. Hope it's not going to be busy along here. Anyway, it's still got the right to camp, right, at Scotland, as long as I'm not camping right by someone's house. Should be alright to camp along here somewhere. make a good bothy for the Isle of Arran, I reckon. People have obviously slept in here. There's actually gas in here actually. That's full. Empty. Got some rubbish. There's even a bike. There actually is an electricity plug in here. It's obviously been disconnected from the mains a long time ago, but this place actually had electricity. Here's the bike. Looks like someone's dumped it here. Is it a good bike? Does anyone know? It's a trail bike as well. Maybe the owner. I don't think the owner owns this because look at it. It's got bird shit on it and everything. It's been here for ages. Looks like it's just been dumped here. It's a shame. Maybe the person who's doing it up, it's their bike. I don't know. Obviously, gonna not touch it, but it just seems bizarre that it's just left in here. With bird crap all over it. Unless it's like a stolen bike or something, someone's dumped it here. Or maybe it's just a cheapy bike someone's just dumped here. Because there's like old bags dumped here, gas cans. It just seems bizarre. Unless it's someone gone up climbing, but I doubt it. Because that's all empty and it's got bird crap on it. It's been here for ages. Oh my god, it's got an upstairs as well. I don't know if I'm going to go up there. No. I don't know how safe that is. Maybe I will go up. I'm not sure. Might have a quick look up there. But I mean, look at this. This would make. It's got an electricity light there. This would make an awesome bothy. Seriously. So tempted to camp here. The midges are already starting to get quite bad because there is no wind, zero wind. There are no waves on the sea. That looks like more like a small lake because there's just no waves, there's no wind, nothing. So the midges are going to be bad because it's quite damp from the rain from last night as well and it's warm. So I might carry on going. There's old abandoned mines nearby. I mean, that might be quite an interesting place to camp. And then that's the kind of place that other people want to camp as well. So that's why I was thinking of camping here. But still 2 hours before it gets dark. I think I want to go a bit farther, to be honest. I've done 18, just over 18 kilometres. So I want to make it a nice 20 kilometres per day. That stone looks like a actual millstone. Okay, I've got the tent up. I found a place. The midges are really bad though. They're really bad. I'm getting eaten alive. Luckily, I can eat this. Just pour the water in here and eat this inside the tent. But I'm going to have. There will be some midges boiling. It's there definitely is going to be some midges mixed in with my adventure foods. So this is an expedition food, sorry. And it is chicken korma with rice, 100 calories. Highly recommended. Really looking forward to this. I'm absolutely starving. There was quite a few streams of water on the way towards the end, coming to the end of this day. That should be boiling soon. I'm going to make sure it boils because I've got 100 midges in there. Oh, I cannot wait to get in the tent and eat that. That's a good point. I need the fork. Better sort that out, hadn't I? Oh no!